एक समय था कि हम वो पैकेजेस देखते थे 3 nights 4 days, कहाँ हम एक्सपीरियंशियल ट्रैवलिंग पर आ गए हैं. इट्स ब्यूटीफुल एंड kudos to guys like you who's doing this and making it possible.
कोई भी कस्टमर आता है ना तो सीधा डेस्टिनेशन दे दो या आइटनरी दे दो, दैट इज़ नॉट आवर सिंपल गोल इज़ कि आप क्या करना चाहते हो, आप क्या देखना चाहते हो. वंस वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट वी कैन डू things which we are good at, which is creating tailor-made items.
The most unforgettable trips aren't about destinations, they're about experiences, they're about emotions, they're about stories. To explore that, today we are joined by the founder of Walkamap, Mr. Komal Adani. इस लेवल तक आज ट्रैवलिंग बदल चुकी है अगर हम 10 साल का ग्राफ करें.
It was more about what is available to the customer. Now it is more about what is. I won't say India is price sensitive. India is value sensitive. Vintage tourism में सबसे ज़्यादा the Gen Z and millennials, they are the biggest proportion in terms of customers going to this set. Like customers आते हैं they are like कि कोई रील्स देखी कि मुझे यहाँ जाना है, कि आपको जाना है सही है, बट इसके पीछे आप वहाँ तक कैसे पहुँच दो, that is important.
You sound like Deepika Padukone from ये जवानी. कुछ ना कुछ तो छूटेगा ही ना बनी.
जितना भी ट्राई करो बनी, लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ तो छूटेगा.
There is a trend going on called noctourism, where people are more into कि after the sun sets, what are the different things we can do.
मान लीजिए किसी ने एक ट्रिप ऑनलाइन बुकिंग्स वगैरह करके प्लान किया वर्सेस दे गो विद Walkamap. इफ यू कैन सी अ डिफरेंट पिक्चर ऑफ इट, तो आप कैसे डिस्क्राइब करेंगे? Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Mike Pe Milenge. I'm your host Tamanna. Guys, people don't remember every flight they took, every hotel they stayed in, or every itinerary they followed. But they do remember that one journey that changed the way they looked at the world. Because the most unforgettable trips aren't about destinations, they're about experiences, they're about emotions, they're about stories. So what really drives people to travel? What are people truly searching for when they leave their homes? To explore that, today we are joined by the founder of Walkamap, Mr. Komal Adani. So let's welcome him to Mike Pe Milenge. Thank you so much, Komal, for coming to our show and taking out your precious time.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So starting off, Komal, when we talk about your company, so we see the tagline says that, you guys are not talking about only the destinations, but about storytelling, right? So why is so much emphasis on storytelling where the other brands are more focused on luxury destinations? So what separates you?
So I think all the things included, story is the essence of every human's life, right? आज अगर हम बात करें तो हमारे बचपन से लेके आप किताबें हो, खिलौने हो, ये सब चीज़ें हमें याद नहीं रहती.
Right.
बट जो हमारे दादी नानी ने कहानियाँ सुनाई वो हमें याद रहेगी. कॉलेज में, स्कूल में किसी ने क्या पढ़ा, क्या किया, ये शायद याद ना रहेगा. बट जो आपके किस्से हैं, जो दोस्तों के साथ आपकी यादें हैं, ऑल दिस थिंग्स कम बैक टू यू. सो द एसेंस इज़ कि व्हेन यू आर ट्रैवलिंग, दिस इज़ वेरी मच सिमिलर कि आपको कोई ना कोई ऐसी कहानी है, कोई ना कोई ऐसी यादें हैं, किस्से हैं जो आपको वापस याद आएंगे और जो आपके साथ सालों तक रहेंगे.
True that.
बहुत साल पहले व्हेन आई वाज इन हॉस्टल, हमारे हॉस्टल का जो प्रेसिडेंट थे, ही वॉज अ 92-year-old मैन.
Okay.
And he was a great businessman with lots of money and all those things. But whenever he used to come to hostel and talk with young people, he used to talk about his travels, his stories, कि मैं वो country गया था, वो destination था, मैं ये लोगों से मिला. So after having 7 to 8 decades of work, right, at that kind of age, लोगों को याद रहती है ये stories. So I think what we are focusing on is कि stories are going to stay with you and we want that to happen.
Did you personally experience the same when you traveled? That the stories were with you, or was it about destinations?
Always. I think everything related to my personal travels, my experience is based on stories. I have like hundreds of anecdotes and stories to talk about.
Right.
And I strongly feel कि जब भी आप कोई destination पे जाते हो ना, तो आप सिर्फ वो destination को सिर्फ देखना नहीं चाहते हो. Implicitly you still want to experience those things. और कहीं ना कहीं आपके साथ कुछ ना कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें रहती है जो आपके साथ एज अ स्टोरी कम बैक करती है. कई बार ऐसा रहता है कि लोग वापस आते हैं तो हम सीधा ये नहीं पूछते कि डेस्टिनेशन आपका कैसा रहा.
Right.
हम सीधा ये पूछते हैं कि आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा, आपको कैसा मज़ा आया. तो आई थिंक दैट इज़ वेयर द स्टोरीज इरप्ट एंड दैट इज़ वेयर द स्टोरीज कंटिन्यू थ्रू आउट.
Do you deliver the same message to your team also?
Every time.
Every
Every time. So whenever talking with my team, we have this concept, or we can say we have this ideology कि कोई भी कस्टमर आता है ना तो सीधा डेस्टिनेशन दे दो या आइटनरी दे दो. दैट इज़ नॉट आवर गोल.
True.
आर सिंपल गोल इज़ कि आप क्या करना चाहते हो, आप क्या देखना चाहते हो, आपके अंदर मतलब क्या थॉट प्रोसेस है, राइट. वंस वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट, वी कैन डू things which we are good at, which is creating tailor-made itineraries. Right? So for us, and we strongly believe this in general life also, कि कोई भी कस्टमर ऐसा है कि हर एक की आइडियोलॉजी, हर एक की मेंटालिटी या हर एक का जो प्रेफरेंस है ना वो अलग रहेगा.
Psychology also.
यस,
Yes,
एब्सोल्युटली,
yes.
एब्सोल्युटली. कोई भी दो ट्रैवलर सेम नहीं रहते हैं. अगर मैं बात करूँ कि कोई एक डेस्टिनेशन है ना, तो कोई एक फैमिली के लिए भी एक अलग आइटनरी होगी, एक कपल जा रहा है उसके लिए भी आइटनरी होगी, कोई बंदा सोलो जा रहा है उसके लिए भी अलग आइटनरी रहेगी, और कोई फ्रेंड्स के साथ जा रहे कुछ अलग ही रहेगा. डेस्टिनेशन रिमेन्स द सेम, बट द एक्सपीरियंस, देयर स्टोरीज, दैट इज़ वेयर द वेरिएशन कम.
100%. But मैं देख पा रही हूँ कि you are super passionate about this journey and especially your field because it's your business. But ये सब शुरू कैसे हुआ? Why did you choose this industry?
So, I have been traveling for almost 9 years now, and
Okay.
I have traveled a good length of India, very raw, very drastically ground root level का आप बोल सकते हो कि जहाँ पे I have traveled in the most cheapest, most basic level of way of traveling. At the same time, I have been to very ample amount of destinations around the world, right? चाहे एशिया हो, यूरोप हो. I have been to many different countries. So when you observe people from other countries, from other places, right, how they are traveling, what is their motto of traveling, okay, you try to understand कि क्या क्या differences है जो हम observe करते हैं हमारे साथ वाले लोगों में या coming back to India, right. So the idea was always like कि what we are traveling, there is always a certain amount of gap कि travel का जो essence है या travel का जो एक experience है ना, that is somewhere getting into that gray area, कहीं पे overshadow हो जाता है. तो द सिंपल आइडिया इज़ कि हम कुछ ऐसी चीज़ बनाएं या कुछ इस तरीके से ट्रैवल करें कि लोगों के साथ वो चीज़ें लाइफ टाइम तक जुड़ी रहें. एंड दैट इज़ वाई वी वांटेड टू वेंचर इनटू समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम that something that has been going on since decades in the industry.
True that. But now that you have observed this so deeply, tell me what sort of shifts are you drastically, observing in the patterns if we look at कि कितने और किस लेवल तक आज ट्रैवलिंग बदल चुकी है अगर हम 10 साल का ग्राफ देखें तो?
बहुत कुछ. अगर मैं 10 साल पहले की बात करूँ तो इट वॉज मोर अबाउट व्हाट इज़ अवेलेबल टू द कस्टमर के लिए ये था कि भाई 5 डेस्टिनेशन है, ये चीज़ है, आप 10 दिन के लिए जाओ, ख़त्म बात. नाउ इट इज़ मोर अबाउट व्हाट इज़ एक्सेसिबल.
True.
There is no dearth of destinations, there is no void of new places to go, but it's simple कि आप किस हिसाब से उसको accessible करते हो, किस हिसाब से आप उसको provide करते हो, वहाँ जाके आप कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ है जो आपके रूटीन में नहीं मिल सकती. And that is more and more our younger generation, they are running after it. They have this thing, we can say they have this kind of curiosity कि कुछ तो ऐसा नया है जो मुझे देखना है.
सबको हिडन जेम्स एक्सप्लोर.
Exactly. सबको हिडन जेम्स एक्सप्लोर करने हैं, बट many times practically everything is not feasible very smoothly.
Right.
That is where people like us come into picture कि we can curate something for you which brings your dreams into reality.
Oh, amazing. And if I talk about, as we saw, these patterns have been changing. लेकिन same time पर पहले अगर हम पहले की बात करें तो traveling was a luxury, right? But today it's not the same. लोगों के लिए luxury, किसी के लिए business class है या luxury hotels हैं, but किसी के लिए luxury is peace. तो वो पैटर्न आपको कितना नज़र आता है जब आप लोगों से मिलते हैं और खुल के उनकी परसेप्शंस जानने की कोशिश करते हैं?
So मेरा ये मानना है कि luxury is not just related to business class or like 5-star hotels or so. Luxury is basically luxury of your time, of your preferences, of your comfort.
Right.
अगर आपका टाइम कहीं पे वेस्ट हो रहा है because someone is there traveling with you or you are not in the same page, right? तो हो सकता है that is not worth for you. आपका कोई प्रेफरेंस है कि आप पर्टिकुलर तरह की जगह देखना चाहते हैं, पर्टिकुलर तरीके से उसको देखना चाहते हैं. So that is more important for you. So in today's world, I strongly believe कि luxury is not limited to materialistic thing. It is more about having control of how you are traveling, how you are visiting places, how you are coming back from those places, right? So that can be different from everyone and we provide that कि कोई भी चीज़ हो, आपको जैसा चाहिए वैसा मतलब हम करके देंगे.
और अगर हम बात करें ट्रैवलिंग इंडस्ट्री की तो कितनी ज़्यादा बूम हुई है ये इन नंबर ऑफ ट्रैवलर्स स्पेशली इन इंडिया?
Traveling industry, I would say, has been booming since decades, but पोस्ट कोविड ऐसा सिनारियो है कि जहाँ पे वी हैव सीन टू बिग ट्रेंड्स. वन इज ऑफ रिवेंज ट्रैवल कि लोग 1.5 साल 2 साल तक घर में थे, सो पीपल आर लाइक कि वी डोंट नो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू कम इन फ्यूचर, so we want to go for that, and revenge travel has been expanding exponentially.
Right.
Second is accessibility to places, right? पहले लोगों को लगता था कि ये जा पाएंगे नहीं जा पाएंगे फ्यूचर में, मतलब हम प्लान करेंगे, राइट? बट नाउ द यंगर जनरेशन पीपल हु आर अर्निंग, राइट, दे हैव दिस माइंडसेट कि मुझे बुढ़ापे तक का वेट नहीं करना है. आई नीड नॉट वेट फॉर 60 years टू प्लान अ ट्रैवल, and maybe I may not be able to do so because of physicality or health reasons.
True.
So they are like ki, let's live in the moment, let's try to traverse to as many places as possible, and that has come into picture. Because of that we are seeing so many new destinations coming in. पहले शायद 10 साल पहले 15 साल पहले ये माना जाता था कि रिलीजियस प्लेसेस वगैरह है, राइट, तो वो तो भाई कोई रिटायरमेंट के बाद जाएगा, बुढ़ापे में जाए. आज रिलीजियस टूरिज्म इज़ द नंबर 1 फैक्टर इन इंडिया. रिलीजियस टूरिज्म में सबसे ज़्यादा द जेनजी एंड मिलेनियल्स, वी आर द the biggest proportion in terms of customers going to this
I'm
places.
having right now.
Right. And we have a plethora of those things. I think India has that opportunity कि religious travel ऐसी चीज़ है कि if we portray it in the right manner, okay, the opportunity is in abundance and there is nothing that can stop us.
Wow. तो ये जो इतनी इस तरीके की रिक्वेस्ट जब आप सुनते हैं, what do you feel about it personally? Are you proud of the fact?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think what we have seen before, India की जो एक image थी in terms of कि tourism sector was not always what we see today. Okay, there are always limited places also, but now today when we meet people from other countries, we have inbound travelers also, people coming from other countries trying to visit places in India. So उनका ना एक अलग पर्सपेक्टिव रहता है कि भाई मैं इंडिया में आया हूँ तो मुझे अब कैपिटल से लेके आसपास के 2 सिटी तक आई डोंट वांट टू बी लिमिटेड. आई वांट टू एक्सप्लोर the natural beauty of India, the culture, the heritage, even the religious tourism. So it's a proud moment for every one of us, and we strongly believe that India has a lot to offer to the whole world.
Wow. But Kamal, one more thing, like this all started off when you started exploring yourself, right? The world. And when you started meeting people, making plans for them, making experiences for them, what gap or how much of changes or different psychologies that you discovered while you planned doing for that?
So I have been planning since almost my life, like since I was like a kid. I
Really?
still used to plan for my parents, my relatives and all those things. The business part obviously came very late into the picture, but what I have observed is that many a times people have very specific things in their mind, but they are not able to comprehend or communicate in the right manner. Right. Sometime back we had a couple who came as a client, or they were going for their honeymoon, right? So they had something in mind कि we want to do something together, we want to do something कि जो एक दूसरे को reciprocate करे. We have that kind of privacy, we have something, a space of our own, right? So traditionally in their mind they had regular destinations like कि हम Thailand है, Maldives है, Vietnam है, Bali है, वैसे destinations है. Okay.
The top hot cities.
Yes. After sitting with them for almost half an hour, okay, we suggested to them that you guys genuinely like things like hiking, trekking. Okay, we would suggest you go for trekking excursion in Nepal.
Okay.
And they went for their honeymoon trip to EBC, it is
Okay.
Everest Base Camp. Okay. So many a times people have this thing in their mind where they are not able to communicate it properly, and it is our job to make sure that we are understanding it correctly. Then possibly maybe we can show them a lot of different things, a lot of things which are not familiar to them, right? So again, it depends from person to person.
Probably the knowledge base or the exposure is not that much that they were not aware of the options, and that's where the expertise
Correct.
comes in. And how was the feedback?
The feedback is always great. So far, I mean, by God's grace, we have observed that people are loving what we do, right? They understand that there is not just one single way or the traditional conventional way of traveling. There are different ways, there are different things you can do. Earlier people used to have this mindset कि कोई जगह पे गए हैं, you have a fixed itinerary, आप चीज़ें देख रहे हैं, right? Now the shift is changing, right? People are more into experiences. People want to go to sports events, concerts. They want to do adventure sports like water sports, ski sports. They want to experience different kinds of festivals, seasons from around the world, right? So all these things have evolved travel in a manner कि जहाँ आपके पास opportunity बहुत ज़्यादा है, It's just that you need to tap into the right manner and provide it to the right person.
और राइट पर्सन से ज़्यादा राइट उनकी मेंटालिटी को समझना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है बिफोर यू प्लान समथिंग फॉर देम, राइट? तो वो प्रोसीजर आप कैसे शुरू करते हैं?
So whenever any customer comes to us, right, हमारा कभी पहला क्वेश्चन ये नहीं रहता है कि आप कहाँ जाना चाहते हो।
ओके,
हम सीधा उससे बात करते हैं, राइट, कि ओके टेल अस समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ या व्हाट यू हैव इन माइंड। ओके, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट देम वी ट्राई टू रीड बिटवीन द लाइंस कि उनका एक माइंडसेट समझते हैं कि कौन सी चीज़ ऐसी है कि जहाँ पे उनको ज़्यादा मज़ा आएगा, या ऐसी चीज़ है कि जो उसके साथ लाइफ टाइम रहेगी। ओके, सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट वी प्रोवाइड देम विद डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस,
Okay.
एंड आर ऑलवेज द गोल इज कि ऑप्शंस कैन बी मैनी बट वी अलाउ कस्टमर कि आपको जो कन्वीनियंट होता है, आपकी जो प्रेफरेंस है या आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट में जो चीज़ सेट होती है, उसी चीज़ को मतलब हम आगे लेके जाएंगे। एंड until and unless you are sitting on that flight, okay, we are ready to do as many changes as possible in your item.
wow. And what sort of research do you guys do when you plan something eventually?
A lot actually. I think the major part of our work goes into research.
Wow.
Because see, ऐसी चीज़ें हैं कि ट्रैवल में आज हमें लगता है कि बहुत सारी चीज़ हम गूगल सर्च कर सकते हैं, AI में डाल के हमको रिस्पॉन्स मिल जाता है, राइट, बट द ग्राउंड रियलिटी कैन बी वेरी डिफरेंट. So unless and until we have the idea of that ground reality, yeah, we do research with our counterparts in different countries. Many of my teammates we visit to places on our own. We cannot know the ground reality. कई बार ऐसा रहता है कि आप कोई बहुत सुंदर सी जगह है, कोई लेक है, आप जा रहे हो, गूगल आपको बोलता है कि यहाँ सनसेट तक रह जाओ, राइट. आपको पता ही नहीं है कि वहाँ से जो फाइनल फेरी रिटर्न आती है वो तो 4:30 बजे क्लोज हो जाती है. सनसेट के बाद आप कैसे करोगे?
Happens a lot of times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the simple idea is कि we do a lot of research, not just about a particular country or destination, but what the places are, how you can access them, how you can reach to a certain places. उसके रिलेटेड बहुत सारी लॉजिस्टिकल चीज़ें रहती है, बिकॉज आप कोई जगह जा रहे हो तो सिर्फ आप उसको टच करके वापस नहीं आ रहे हो. यू आर स्टेइंग देयर, यू आर staying there with locals, you are experiencing different kind of food, culture. So a lot of things goes into that, and that detailing takes a lot of our time.
And you know how we say that India is a price sensitive country and it matters a lot to them here. Then providing the right fit for them, the right destination for them on the right time, right place, right probably climate is a big challenge, right? How do you tackle these challenges if we talk about that?
So I have a different perspective. I won't say India is price sensitive.
Yeah.
India is value sensitive.
Oh.
अगर कोई आपको पैसा दे रहा है, राइट, सो हाउ मच वैल्यू यू कैन ऑफर टू देम, दैट इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट टू देम. सो कई बार ऐसा रहता है कि लोग अपना एक बजट लेके या एक कोई प्राइस रेंज लेके अपने दिमाग में चलता है, बट आवर जॉब इज़ टू मेक श्योर कि हम उसको कोई ऐसी चीज़ प्रोवाइड करते हैं या उसको कोई पर्टिकुलर डेस्टिनेशन है, उस एक्सपीरियंस, उसकी वैल्यू उसको मतलब समझाते हैं कि भाई अगर आप ये चीज़ कर रहे हो तो ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस आपको और कहीं जगह पे नहीं मिलेगा, आप इसको रेप्लिकेट नहीं कर पाओगे. सो इट इज़ बेटर दैट यू डोंट थिंक अबाउट बजट फॉर अ मिनट, okay, and think if the experience is actually worth it.
You make them romanticize about the
Exactly.
destination.
So Instagram से बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऑलरेडी रोमांटिसाइज होके आती है, but maybe the reality could be different.
Insta referrals, though, I think is the one major thing that you guys go through, right?
Absolutely.
So people come with the reels and they're like, हाँ का plan है सा.
Correct. So कई बार ऐसा रहता है कि कस्टमर्स आते हैं, दे आर लाइक कि कोई रील्स देखी कि मुझे यहाँ जाना है,
अच्छा.
बट देन वी हैव टू मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड कि आपको जाना है सही है, बट इसके पीछे आप वहाँ तक कैसे पहुँचते हो, दैट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, राइट. सो पीपल मेनी टाइम्स डू नॉट फैक्टर इन द लॉजिस्टिक पार्ट ऑफ इट,
True.
एंड अगेन दैट इज़ आवर जॉब टू मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड इट, राइट. बट कई बार ऐसा रहता है कि इंस्टाग्राम में कोई चीज़ देखी है, रियलिटी में इट मे नॉट बी दैट मच सेवरी फॉर देम.
Right.
सो द सिंपल आइडिया इज़ वी ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड देम विथ ऑल्टरनेट डेस्टिनेशंस कि ये शायद आपने नहीं देखा होगा. वी वुड सजेस्ट दैम. वी ऑलवेज से कि आवर आइटनरीज आर नॉट फिक्स्ड. वी प्रोवाइड रिकमेंडेशंस टू प्लेसेस कि अगर आपको सेट होता है आपके टाइम के हिसाब से, आपके प्रेफरेंस के हिसाब से, वी वुड रिकमेंड यू गो देयर. इफ दे गो, they come up with happy smiles. If they don't, there is always a next time for us.
But I love the evolution, right, Kamal? Now that we're talking about this, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक समय था कि हम वो पैकेजेस देखते थे, 3 nights 4 days जाना है, यही डेट्स हैं, कहाँ हम एक्सपीरियंशियल ट्रैवलिंग पर आ गए हैं. इट्स ब्यूटिफुल एंड kudos to guys like you who's doing this and making it possible. But this is the whole good side of it, right? जब हम बात करते हैं चैलेंजेस की, आज भी लोग ट्रैवलिंग को लेकर काफ़ी कॉमन मिस्टेक्स कर रहे हैं. What are the patterns that you've observed as an expert?
So one is when you are going to a destination,
Yeah.
right? if you're going in a fixed checklist manner, right, कि मुझे मतलब 10 दिन में 10 सिटी करने हैं, मुझे 7 दिन में 9 सिटी करने हैं, okay, you are not never going to experience things and people do not understand that. एक बहुत ही कॉमन पैटर्न है जो थ्रू आउट इंडिया मोस्ट ऑफ द ट्रैवलर्स दे कंप्लेन अबाउट आफ्टर कमिंग बैक, दैट इज गोइंग टू यूरोप एंड देन कंप्लेनिंग कि यार वहाँ पे तो हमने ये देखा ही नहीं, यहाँ तो बहुत जल्दी जल्दी खत्म हो, बिकॉज पीपल ट्राई टू गो टू यूरोप, दे ट्रैवल इन बिग बसेस, वो आप 15 दिन में 9 सिटी कवर करना चाहते बिकॉज फील द कंट्रीज आर स्मॉल, राइट, कंट्रीज आर स्मॉल, सिटीज़ आर इन द विसिनिटी, राइट, बट इतनी सारी जगहें देखने की है. आई ऑलवेज से कि इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू यूरोप, ओके, always travel on foot because that is the only way you can explore Europe, you can understand Europe.
Wow.
It's a beautiful place, but अगर आप बस में बैठे हो आप यूरोप नहीं देख रहे हो.
Beautiful. You sound like Deepika Padukone from ये जवानी. कुछ ना कुछ तो छूटेगा ही ना बनी.
So I think that is true for any kind of travel, right? When you try to mix up everything in one go, okay, you are not going to enjoy anything, okay. So that is why we always suggest कि आप कोई particular theme के साथ, particular idea के साथ जा रहे हो ना, आप उसी को focus करो. We have that experience कि कई बार कोई लोग होते हैं कि जो बोलते हैं कि we want to go to Singapore but we want to go only for the culinary experience.
Oh.
Now Singapore has a lot to offer, right? But उसका जो culinary experience है, where there is a plethora of dishes from around the world, so many different hawker stalls, so many Michelin star restaurants, right? So people want to go there for 5 days and focus solely on that. They are not concerned about कि जो भी fancy चीज़ें हैं, जो भी regular चीज़ें हम Instagram पे देखते, they are not concerned about it. So these are the kind of experience कि जहाँ पे आप particular चीज़ पे focus करते हो, कोई एक particular theme के साथ जाते हो, and that experience is completely different.
Before you get into the expertise or you give them the proper fit, सबसे पहले ज़रूरी चीज़ होती है सुनना, right? तो वो सुनना एक client को कितना important रहा है when you've seen the journey with Workamap?
बहुत. I think unless and until you understand the client, right, आप उसका जो पेन पॉइंट है वो नहीं समझोगे ना, तब तक आप कभी उसको अच्छी चीज़ नहीं प्रोवाइड कर पाओगे. हमारे साथ ये हुआ था कि एक कस्टमर था जो बहुत सी जगहों पे जाके बाली ट्रिप के कोटेशंस वगैरह, आइटनरीज, पैकेजेस लेके आया था.
अच्छा, he's done his research जितना कर सकता.
हाँ, वो अपने हिसाब से करके आए थे ना. उनका पेन पॉइंट ये था कि 9 लोगों की फैमिली जा रही थी, 3 of them are senior citizens and the rest of them want to do water activities. So none of the
opposite.
Exactly. Okay, and none of the providers, none of the companies they had been to, they could understand that and they are like कि सर अब ये एक दिन में तो यही होगा, आप क्या कर सकते. And I'm like कि आप समझो कि 1/3 of your customer, 1/3 of your group is completely out of the picture for 2 whole days. Okay, does it seem like a good experience? No, right? So we always try to understand कि आपका group size क्या है, आप family के साथ हो, friends के साथ हो, okay, what is the age group, what is your preference, right? आपको जिस हिसाब हो सकता है कि एक ही फैमिली के अंदर पीपल माइट हैव डिफरेंट थिंग्स, राइट. सो वी सजेस्ट देम, वी रिकमेंड देम डिफरेंट थिंग्स टू डू इफ दे वांट टू गो सेपरेट वेज और सो. द सिंपल आइडिया इज कि इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर अ वीक और सो, वी वांट टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर नॉट वेस्टिंग योर वीक. ओके, यू आर गेटिंग द मैक्सिमम आउट ऑफ, यू आर गेटिंग द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आउट ऑफ दैट ट्रिप.
So how did you cater to that problem though?
सो वी केटर टू दैट प्रॉब्लम इन अ वे कि जहाँ पे हमने कस्टमर को एक alternate option suggest किया कि you are going from Bali to Gili Islands. Gili is again a very beautiful island nearby to Bali, जहाँ पे जो आपके regular water activities वगैरह वो भी होते हैं. And it is also very similar, I would say, to something like Maldives की जहाँ पे आपके relaxation resorts वगैरह रहते हैं कि you can have very comfortable activities sitting, not doing any kind of physical work or so. So on the same day आपको एक कार है वो ले जाती है वाटर एक्टिविटीज़ वगैरह के लिए, एक कार है आपको ले जाती है फॉर अदर एक्टिविटीज़ फॉर पीपल. सो द होल फैमिली इज ऑक्यूपाइड एंड द होल फैमिली इज satisfied in their different.
Yeah. And if anybody needs help with that, I mean, you guys are there. Wow. But has there been any case जहाँ पे सबसे quirky या सबसे crazy एक तरीके से requirement आई हो and was very important case study that you would like to share with the audience?
Very recently, so because of geopolitics, we saw that we had many escalations going on related to travel in the month of March.
True.
And Middle East mein we had 9 of our customers who were stuck because of the situation at that time. So we had to find alternate ways, and this was something unprecedented. Usually contingencies related to your stays, travel, itineraries, all these things are in mind, right? बट आप ऐसी जगह पे हो कि जहाँ से द ओनली थिंग customer is thinking about कि how I can run away from this, right? So we have to think of alternate ways कि जहाँ पे neighboring countries which are not actively involved in that situation, वहाँ से उनका visa arrange करके we can part by part we can take out the clients from them and arrange alternate flights from them, right? Things become a logistic chaos for us because we have to think about decide and arrange for a lot of things, but see, our end goal is that the customer comes back safely, right?
True.
So at Walkamap, our always ideology is our job is not over when you board the flight. Our job is over when you come back and return back to India.
Wow, and you guys take care of that very
Absolutely.
particularly. Wow. But at the same time, no matter how much we evolve and move ahead, आज भी एक taboo है कि online जाके booking, itineraries, flights, your rentals, ये तो कोई भी कर लेगा. Why do we need a proper travel planner? So what's your response to that?
I would say booking is a transactional thing. Planning is an architectural thing. When you are doing booking, मैं अभी रेडीमेड पैकेजेस वगैरह यहाँ बैठे फोन से 2 मिनट में कर सकता हूँ right in between of this, right? But to plan something like diligently, keeping in mind everyone's preferences, keeping in mind someone's psychology, okay, that's the hard part, right? And the planning part is where people falter a lot because कई बार आप चीज़ें आपको लगता है कि बहुत easy है, आप चले जाते हो, and that is applicable when you are traveling in India or within the country because you know a lot of people, you are familiar with the conditions, right? आपको ऐसे फॉरेन कंट्री में हो जहाँ पे आपको लॉज नहीं पता, आपको रूल्स रेगुलेशंस नहीं पता, आपको पता नहीं है कि द काइंड ऑफ हेल्प दैट यू रिक्वायर और काइंड ऑफ सपोर्ट यू रिक्वायर एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम, वेदर इट विल बी अवेलेबल और नॉट, वेदर इट विल बी अवेलेबल एट द राइट टाइम और नॉट, राइट? So that is where planning comes into part. Ki you need to be very diligent about it because your one mistake can ruin your trip, your whole experience, and we don't want that. So that is why we always say कि आपको booking करवानी है, fair enough, okay. We allow us the planning part because we are experts in that. We can do it better than anyone else, right? So I strongly believe कि booking is going to be transactional. Technology is going to go forward as much as possible, right? But the human touch, the planning part, that stays within us.
Yeah, and that's why we say AI augmented, never replaced, right? Or be it any technology, how we thought about computers, right? But at the same time, I would say until and unless we're not cracking, especially in the service category, we're not capturing the humanitarian touch of it, we can never fill in the vacuum, I would say.
Sure. I think AI helps a lot. We do use a lot of AI tools to, speed up our work, provide things faster to customer. But the human touch, the human intervention in terms of कि कौन सी सर्विस हम प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं या किस तरीके से प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, ओके, दैट मैटर्स अ लॉट बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आप सिर्फ किसी चीज को विजुअलाइज नहीं कर रहे हो, यू आर बीइंग देयर, यू आर पार्ट ऑफ दैट प्लेस, ओके, एंड वी नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट द एक्सपीरियंस रिमेन्स 5 star. Okay, your experience should not be deflected because of AI yeah any such of technology, right? So that is where I think most of our work as human experts come into picture.
बट अगर जो ऑडियंस ये अभी देख रही है, मान लीजिए किसी ने एक ट्रिप ऑनलाइन बुकिंग्स वगैरह करके प्लान किया वर्सेस दे गो विद वॉकमैप, इफ यू कैन सी अ डिफरेंट पिक्चर ऑफ इट, तो आप कैसे डिस्क्राइब करेंगे? व्हाट कैन बी द बिगिनिंग चेंजेस दैट एनीबॉडी कैन ऑब्जर्व?
So one pattern that we have observed is कि कई बार कस्टमर रहते हैं वो पूरी ट्रिप प्लान कर लेते हैं, ओके, बट नाउ दे वांट टू डेविएट फ्रॉम दैट ट्रिप. आपने कहीं से बुक कर लिया है, नाउ यू डोंट नो हाउ टू डू दैट और whom to reach out to. So that is where we come into play. So we are not always like कि आप हमसे ही मतलब कुछ बुक करवाओ, प्लान करवाओ या you buy something from us. Okay. Even if you are there, even if you are stuck for a simple thing like कि मैं रात को मेरी फ्लाइट लेट हुई है, I'm stuck at airport. Okay. I require help. Okay. We are going to provide you service for that. So any kind of part services which a person cannot do on their own या उनको कहीं से ऑनलाइन डायरेक्ट बुकिंग वगैरह से पैकेजेस में नहीं है, ओके, वी प्रोवाइड सर्विस फॉर ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ.
वाओ. और अगर मैं बात करूं कि फॉर एग्जांपल कोई भी आइटिनरीज याद नहीं रखता, they don't remember, but what they remember is the service. So कोई अगर वॉकमैप के साथ प्लान करता है and they come back home, what is that trust or point of you can say जहाँ पर उन्होंने बोला कि they've repeated something or that service with Walkamap because of this XYZ reason? What would that be?
I think traveling is a very dicey business because you usually don't have so many recurring customers also. But what we have observed and what we feel that goes on for a long time is कि कोई भी कस्टमर वापस आता है ना, तो रेदर देन जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट कि आपका ट्रिप कैसी रही, वी जस्ट वांट टू हियर द स्टोरीज फ्रॉम देम, okay, which we have projected, which we have thought for you, right? So what we have ideated for you, we want you to experience that. And as long as people are coming with happy smiles, I think that is more than any money we can earn.
And do people come with like constructive feedbacks also?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. People go to some places and they are like, we found something different. We found something which was not what we had thought, yeah, not we had planned, right? So we take it as I mean, more than constructive feedback, we take it as like this is like a free research for us, because people are going there exploring things and they are doing the job that we anyhow we're going to do, right? So it's always a good add-on for us and we take it very positively, right? कि कोई भी अगर कोई भी डेस्टिनेशन हो, वहाँ से कोई भी चीज़ लेके आता है या उसका कोई भी फीडबैक रहता है, तो हमारे लिए यही है कि ये किस तरीके से हम आगे के हमारे प्लानिंग में आगे के जो हम कस्टमर्स को सर्व करते हैं, उसमें हम इसको कैसे इंक्लूड कर पाएँ।
But Kamal, moving ahead with a very sensitive topic now, कि COVID has changed a lot of things for people, है ना? Pre and post COVID, अगर मैं बात करूँ as an expert, how have you seen a big change in the travel industry today?
सो आई थिंक ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री इज समथिंग कि जहाँ पे प्री कोविड एक पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ ट्रिप्स या पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ ट्रैवल ही चलता था। वी डिड नॉट हैड दिस काइंड ऑफ Instagram and social media, like a lot of places that were popular at that time. So what we have observed is कि पोस्ट कोविड ऐसे बहुत से डेस्टिनेशंस, बहुत सी ऐसी जगह हैं जिसके बारे में शायद लोगों ने सुना ही नहीं था उस टाइम पे, एंड टुडे दे आर हॉटस्पॉट्स। वियतनाम इज वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल ऑफ इट, राइट? 5 साल पहले पोस्ट कोविड, sorry, pre-COVID, no one was going for it, right? But COVID के बाद now today, Indians are one of the largest, clientele for Vietnam as a country, right? And there are so many different places like that which people are flocking to. So I think travel has evolved, travel has expanded in terms of places you can visit. It is not limited to set of destinations or set of places. And going forward, I think we still see a lot of opportunities ki jahan pe there will be new places, new experiences coming in and out for years to come.
And now that when you were saying ki, new experiences, something that pinched me recently, that how the Prime Minister of India, our Honorable Narendra Modi ji, said ki refrain from traveling or going out or leaving your country. So how did you feel when you heard that for the first time on television?
Well, that was a mixed feeling, but I think it gives us an opportunity as a company ki we can look inwards and find out new places, more places within India, and not just cater to Indian travelers, but for foreign travelers who are our inbound customers as well. Because we always say that, Indians going outside, they come up with new experience. We want foreigners to come to India and gain some new experience so they can, propagate it to the world that, there are a lot many places, lot of things to do in India. So I think we see it, in a very positive manner that there is always an opportunity. And I think traveling in general, going out of India, I think it's a progressive way that when a person is traveling within India, आप इंडिया में इतना सारा घूम लोगे, उसके बाद you will have that kind of hunger where you'll want to go out and visit something new, something completely unfamiliar. So I think possibly it's a short-term thing, but I think in future we see a very, very bright future for them.
100%. I love your optimism though. But, this is about the current scenario. What about the future? If we say in 2035, how do you see this industry? कैसे कैसे नए चेंजेस या पैटर्न्स हमें देखने को मिलेंगे?
So I think one thing that I am seeing in the next decade is the death of generic group tours. What we are seeing is कि एक फिक्स डिपार्चर, एक डेट पकड़ा दी, एक आपके पास पैकेज है और उसी के साथ जाना है. That is going to go out of the picture because what a lot of travel companies do not understand is कि everyone might not have that dates in terms of availability. कोई कॉर्पोरेट में काम कर रहा है, आप फिक्स डिपार्चर की आपने डेट बता दी, उसको वो दिन में छुट्टी नहीं मिल रही, हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू ट्रैवल? सो दैट इज अ लॉस्ट कस्टमर, राइट? सो द सिंपल आइडिया इज दैट रेदर देन पुलिंग कस्टमर्स टू अ पर्टिकुलर काइंड ऑफ ट्रैवल, ओके, वी पुश देम इन अ डिफरेंट मैनर कि जहाँ पे उनके प्रेफरेंसेस के हिसाब से आइटनरी डिजाइन. वी डोंट प्रोवाइड आइटनरीज व्हाट वी हैव मेड, we create itineraries around the customer, so customer is always going to be the center point of everything that we plan.
Okay. And, yet again, we have seen that not many people, I don't know the numbers, but how not many people have yet explored global destinations. So, especially in India. So what's your take on that?
I think it's a huge opportunity which many people don't understand. So less than 5% of Indians have traveled outside India only once, right? So I think the opportunity lies a lot, and the way conditions are changing, the way our economy is growing, and the way we are seeing people taking travel not just as a simple vacation but as part of their lifestyle. I think the opportunity is huge. There is a lot for us to tap into, and we strongly believe that in coming years there will be so many different kinds of travel, so many different kinds of things coming into picture, which we'll have to incorporate into our business model as well. But yeah, I mean, 95% of population still to take that flight.
True
So
that.
we are hoping to tap into that.
बट कॉमरेड, आप इतने लोगों से बात करते होगे और उनकी पेन पॉइंट जैसे आपने बोला सुनते होगे, तो आर पीपल टायर्ड ऑफ द रूटीन और दे टायर्ड ऑफ देयर जॉब्स? व्हाट आर दे टायर्ड ऑफ कि उनको रिजुविनेट करने के लिए? सो व्हाट आर द पैटर्न्स दैट यू कैन
I think
say?
people are tired of mediocrity which has come into their routine, right? We many a times mix up routine and discipline. Okay, people want discipline in certain way of life, but routine is what make things boring, right? So they want to move out of that routine. अब वो चाहे हो सकता है कि आप रिलैक्सेशन के लिए कोई वीकेंड के लिए जा रहे हो, या फिर आप एक हफ्ते की ट्रिप कर लो, या आप महीने के लिए ऐसी जगह पे जा रहे हो कि जहाँ से आपको कनेक्ट ना कर पाए. So they want to break that routine, and I think it rejuvenates people in all different kinds of manner, right? Travel can have different effects on different kinds of people, but at the end, it helps them, mentally, physically, psychologically. It helps me in the same manner, right? So I strongly believe that people want to break away from that routine, and the more they travel, the more new avenues they will find.
How much has traveling given to you in life in all aspects?
A lot. I think for me, it has now evolved beyond, just like a job or work, or like it's not just like a passion itself, right? It's more of part of my lifestyle. I cannot imagine me not traveling for a long duration or sitting in one place. And the kind of perspective that I have gained traveling all around the world, meeting so many different kinds of people from different places around the world, I think that changes you a lot as a person. You learn a lot many new things, right? And somewhere down the line, those things come into picture. जब आप खुद का कुछ बिजनेस करते हो, आप खुद का कुछ वर्क है, anywhere in your professional, personal life, all these things come into picture, right? So I think it has helped me a lot, and hopefully by God's grace, I hope to keep traveling throughout
100%.
as long as possible.
100% amen to that, I would say. But one thing that while we were discussing and we requested you to come to the show, you had a great emphasis on the word experiential traveling. So anybody who's watching this right now, अगर आप layman भाषा में इसे decode कर सको, so please.
So I think experiential travel is something कि जहाँ पे आप कोई particular itinerary या कोई particular चीज़ के पीछे focus नहीं करते हैं. कोई एक ऐसा experience है जो आप लेना चाहते हो, and that could be anything, right? That could be something related to music, something related to sports, something related to different kinds of adventures, something related to wildlife, food, anything, right? So our itineraries are designed around these experiences. There could be one or two experiences which are the central point of your itinerary. Okay, we are focusing on that, and around that, a lot many different things are also planned on it. So I'll give you an example. Usually we have that mindset कि आपकी एक itinerary है, आपकी सुबह से लेके शाम तक की itinerary है, then you are coming back to hotel. Now there is a trend going on called noctourism, where people are more into कि after the sun sets, what are the different things we can do? What are the experience we can do? A big part of it is astrotourism. Ki people want to go and look at the stars.
Oh.
People want to go and chase the northern lights.
Wow.
Right? So places like Ladakh, Sanskar Valley, all these places in India are famous for this kind of astrotourism कि जहाँ पे लोग जाते हैं इसलिए कि भले ही हमारा दिन लेट शुरू हो, बट शाम के बाद हम पूरी रात बैठ के देखेंगे कि what are the stars and what they are telling us.
Wow, so ये नई चीज़ें trends में आ रही है, which you clearly observed.
Exactly.
Amazing. But experiential traveling is a little new for people yet again. But things like Tomorrowland, or be it simple things like Disneyland, people do, or Sunburn, right? तो लोग इसके around अपना पूरा trip plan करते हैं. So that is exactly what you guys do?
Yes, we can say in
Partially?
most cases partially, but it's not just related to that experience. आप Tomorrowland जा रहे हो, it's nearby Pattaya in Thailand this year, right? But आप 3 दिन के बाद मतलब क्या करोगे? When you are going to a foreign country, there are high chances that you might be going for a longer duration. So for the remaining days, you still need something which relates to you, which gives you that kind of value कि मैं यहाँ तक आया हूँ तो मैं ये चीज़ भी कर लूँ, ये चीज़ भी देख लूँ, right? So that is where the itinerary design comes into place कि कोई एक्सपीरियंस है वो आपका सेंट्रल फोकल पॉइंट है, बट उसके अराउंड देर इज़ अ होल लॉट ऑफ न्यू थिंग्स दैट वी हैव डिजाइन. I'll give you an example from my own travel. Last year we had gone to South Korea, a group of friends, right? And the focal point of that whole trip was a Coldplay concert in Korea, which was on my birthday. So that Coldplay concert was something we had pre-decided 8 months back, right? But अगर हम कोरिया जा रहे तो हम एक दिन में वापस नहीं आ रहे. So we had 9 other days of trip design अराउंड कोल्डप्ले की. हम और भी चीज़ें हैं, और भी बहुत सारी जगह है जो हमें देखनी है, हमें समझनी है, राइट? And I think that was one of the most beautiful trip that we had.
Wow. So making the best of the experience that you're going to is exactly what you were narrating.
Correct.
Nice. But जैसे आप इस फील्ड से हैं, and AI has changed a lot of things for people. तो ये सुनने में आता है या लोग आकर कहते हैं कि आइटिनरी तो हम AI से निकाल लेंगे कितना किलोमीटर या कितने बजे सनसेट होगा. As people come to you and said you this?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So they don't understand that AI can provide you with the itinerary, but there is no one to validate it. आप कोई भी आप आइटनरी ले रहे हो तो वो चीज़ एक्चुअल में एप्लीकेबल है या नहीं, वो चीज़ एक्चुअल में रियलिस्टिकली पॉसिबल है या नहीं, पीपल डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? वी हैड फ्यू कस्टमर्स हु केम अप विद कि हम जॉर्जिया अज़रबैजान जाना चाहते हैं, ये 4 डेस्टिनेशंस हमने प्लान किया, हम यहाँ से यहाँ तक जाएंगे. एंड आई एम लाइक कि करेक्ट, आपने 4 डेस्टिनेशन 2 दिन में किए हैं, बट कोई एक से दूसरे सिटी तक जाने के लिए यू हैव टू गो थ्रू द माउंटेन्स विच इज़ गोइंग टू टेक हाफ ऑफ योर डे. You don't understand that when you are taking something directly from Google or AI, उसके लिए you need to have that kind of ground level expertise, right? कि कोई भी destination है उसको समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है. And I strongly believe कि as a company, as a founder, unless and until I understand those destinations, those places on foot, okay, in the most grassroots level possible, okay, I will not be able to provide something different to the customer. So that is why we put efforts, we put our inputs इन अ मैनर कि जहाँ पे कस्टमर को जो हम चीज़ दे रहे हैं उसके बारे में हमें सबसे ज़्यादा पता होना चाहिए.
But do you think, Kamal, that traveling changes you as a person also?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have this theory. I mean, I don't know if anyone has heard about it, but I always advise my friends, people, especially people who are not married, कि आप अपने पार्टनर के साथ ना एक बार शादी से पहले ट्रिप पे चले जाओ.
अच्छा.
Because you'll get to know the real person. Because travel is something कि जहाँ पे you get to understand a person's behavior, their psychology, how they are going to resist themselves, how they are going to react in a particular situation. बजटिंग का इशू हो गया, प्लानिंग का हो गया, आप कहीं पे स्टक हो गए, डिलेज हो गए, ऐसी सिचुएशन आ गई कि यू आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड. ओके, सो अ पर्सन's reality, a person's behavior, a person's the actual self comes into picture, and I think that is the best way to understand a person. And there are very high chances कि if you are going to have good amount of travel, good experience outside, you are going to come back as a better person.
Oh wow, that's a pro tip. But now that you're seeing, we're talking about the new trends, what is the most surprising trend that you've ever come across in this industry?
I think
Very simply.
This is something not many people see on social media as well, but there is a trend called silent traveling, where people are digitally detoxing themselves, right? So people are going for like a week long 10 days of trip, okay, and they are switching off their phones, they are not in connect with anyone, they are not posting anything on social media, right? So most of the people do not have any idea where the person is also, and they are living in the kind of places and kind of environment which no one can even think about it, right? So it's a very surprising trend, and many a times shocking for us also, because many a times client for us, they try to do this thing, and we are like at least send us a location of yours कि आप कहाँ पे हो, so in case there are any kind of emergency situations we can help you out, right? But I think people are focusing more on this purely because of the privacy that they want, because today everything is on camera. We see everyone going outside the world and
Living
putting
in the
everything.
photos.
Yes, living in the photos. I think memories are important, but at the same time, आप कहीं पे गए हो, unless and until you are immersing yourself in that place, okay, you are not experiencing it the right manner.
Wow. And what's your personal take on it? Do you appreciate this trend?
I appreciate to an extent कि जहाँ पे at least we know where a person is, because not from a business perspective, but on a personal note also, if you know someone from the family, someone is going there, we want to make sure they are in the right place, and we know
Safe.
where they are safe, right? So safety is, I think, one of a very very critical aspect that we look into it, right? Our customers, our client safety is of utmost important to us, and that is why we don't push them for this thing. But again, it's individual choice. So if they are there, we try to find the best way possible.
Wow. एंड जिसे लोग आपकी फील्ड को देखते हैं, आई एम श्योर कि इन योर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली में लगता होगा बहुत ही फन फील्ड है. All you have to do is plan trips for people, understand it. But what is the side of the industry that nobody sees?
I think it looks very pretty on the front, but it is not. The back end is very chaotic, right? We always say that in travel industry we are like ducks in pond. कि आपको बाहर से लगेगा बड़े शांति से कोई बैठा हुआ है, बट under the water we are pedaling continuously. We are doing a lot of work, planning, execution, the logistical chaos. Everything comes day in day out. People are traveling to different countries, so there is always a time zone difference, and you still have to be available to cater to their queries also. So it comes up with a lot of work. It's not always as fancy as it looks, but at the end of the day, if ourselves or anyone, right, if is having a good experience, I think all that hard work is worth it.
Okay. And this one question I want to ask you personally. I've heard this so many times that people say कि solo traveling में आप खुद को जानते हो, you explore yourself. So what does the statement exactly mean?
Have you been to any place
I've
for
never
solo
done a
travel?
solo travel.
I strongly suggest to do so.
Okay.
Because see, solo traveling is what ki जहाँ पे now you are disconnected from everyone and every kind of things, right? When you're traveling with someone, other people's preferences, other people's mindset comes into picture. So what things you want to do and how you want to do, that is limited to a certain extent. But solo traveling gives you that perspective. You can think about a lot of things you might not do in your day-to-day life. I think we are so much occupied with our jobs, our work and everything, ki we don't have time to look at ourselves, right? And I think solo traveling is something which gives you that time,
Oh.
right? So I think it's a luxury if you take it in the right manner. And anyone who has traveled solo can tell you that it's kind of an addiction. Okay, so maybe limited to a certain level, but you'll be so fond of it that you'll want to do it again.
Where was your first solo travel?
My first solo travel in India was in the Nilgiris, the region around Ooty. So Kunur, Kodaikanal. There's a small town called Kotagiri. It's beautiful. It's outside the like Ooty has become a lot more commercialized today, right? But Kotagiri is so serene and so raw. So those places is something that I had traveled on my own, and I think that was one trip where I had literally had like zero planning. Okay, maybe coming it wrong as a founder of a company, but I think that gave me that perspective that I can travel on my own. I can travel to any places, and there is no limit for me. So it opens up you as a person, that you try to see beyond boundaries. You try to find yourself beyond certain limits, and I think it was a beautiful experience.
Wow, that sounds fascinating. But yet again, when we talk about this industry also, is there any myth that needs to be, broken immediately if you look at it?
I think the myth is that traveling is, costly, especially international travel. That's not true. It's just that you are not budgeting it right. You are not planning it right. Okay, there are so many different places which are way cheaper than we can think of. Okay, you can travel to those places in very meager amount, much less than certain places in India. So I think that needs to be broken. That traveling is kind of expensive. It is kind of luxurious always. Okay, there are different ways of traveling, and I think budget is not the constraint everywhere.
Oh, and if we talk about how do people actually travel versus how they're traveling right now, what are the few bullet points that you would like to recommend the viewers today?
I think the first thing, and I have seen this a lot on Instagram and as well,
Yeah.
right? कि इतने रुपए में ये ट्रिप कर गए, या ये डेस्टिनेशन आपने देखा तो ये भी ऐसा ही. ओके, you cannot compare two destinations directly. Every destination, every place has its own importance and its own aura, right? And once you try to fit in a certain monetary manner, okay, you are losing the essence of that particular place, right? So I would suggest don't limit yourself to any place just because of monetary reasons. Okay, there are always other avenues where you can work around the budgeting part, but a place need not be limited to a particular type of thing. And I strongly suggest all the influencer friends of mine ki don't promote purely based on budget a destination. Okay, there are a lot of beautiful things related to that place.
Wow. And it's a little fun question though, but I would like to know, what if we are sitting here 10 years from now? What do you think would change about this industry?
I think one thing is that people won't be traveling in this generic group tours.
As you mentioned.
Yes. And people would be traveling to so many different destinations we might not have heard today, right? Which was the case 10 years back as well. And I strongly believe that there are so many places in the world people still have no idea about it. There are so many beautiful places which are completely untouched, untapped. Okay, and with the way technology is progressing, with the way information is coming now, I think there are a lot many options going to come in next 10 years.
Great. Looking forward to that. But also, as the founder of WalkerMap, I would also like to know that, if somebody is returning back from a destination, turning back home, what you want them to feel if they are anywhere associated with your brand.
I think we want them to feel the experiences, the kind of excitement that we had promised, that we had suggested to them from a place, right? If they're coming up happy from a destination, and if they are seeing much more than what they had expected, I think that's a win-win for us, right? And at WalkerMap, we always believe that we are not here just to promote a place or promote a particular type of trip. We want to be there for you whenever you want to travel, whenever you want to plan something. We just want to be your personal concierge for any and every kind of trip that you want to take.
How sweet. I mean, this was beautiful. And I mean, how you delivered the message all around traveling in a very different aspect of something which is not very mainstream in how we see in other podcasts, probably. So, are you ready for another rapid fire?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So, one country every Indian should experience at least once.
Bhutan. Bhutan is everything that India aspires to be, and I think strongly it's very easily accessible, right? And it's very on budget, right? So I would always suggest that at least go to Bhutan once. Okay, it's going to change your perspective in so many different ways.
It's on my first on my bucket list actually. One destination that's worth every rupee spent today.
South Korea.
Oh.
South Korea was one place where it was never a top priority for us. But once we went there, we were like in awe of that destination in every manner possible, and we just loved that country.
One Indian destination that deserves global attention.
One Indian destination, I would say Meghalaya. Meghalaya is India's answer to Japan. A lot
Oh.
of positive things that we talk about Japan, you can find it in places in Meghalaya, in people, their culture, the way they are interacting with you as hosts. I think it's beautiful in all aspects.
Mountains or coastlines?
And that's like choosing between two parents. Uh, uh, Both, but I think I would be a little tilted towards coastlines. I don't know. Samundar kinare baithe, it's a different experience.
Okay. Luxury resort or boutique hideaway?
Luxury resort when I'm with my people, my family, friends. Boutique hideaway when I'm on my own.
One destination that feels straight out of a movie.
Hallstatt in Austria. It's a fairy tale town, and it's worth every money, every minute that you spend there.
Oh wow. One experience every traveler should try once.
I think attending concerts in a foreign country, because when you attend global concerts in a foreign country, you understand how the management, how the execution, the environment, how people are celebrating, experiencing that. It's totally different from what we found here. So I think that is something everyone should do once in their lifetime.
Okay. Most underrated travel trend right now.
I think Noctourism. That is one thing that we have observed that not many people know about it. That after sunset also there are a lot many things and activities to do. So yeah,
Okay. Most overrated travel trend right now.
rushing through any trip in checklist. Please don't just make checklist. Okay, don't limit yourself to particular cities in days or so. You are not looking at anything. Okay, your experience is going to be bad.
Window seat or aisle seat?
I'll say window seat. I'm very picky about that thing. So, किसी का बच्चा भी रो रहा है, I'm not giving away my window seat.
Okay, one destination you'd visit at least 10 times.
Oh, I would say Prague.
Oh.
Prague is something. I mean, I have this thing that I always look at destinations in terms of a romantic affair, and I think Prague is something that has stayed with me since the day I have been there. And I don't know, there is something about that city. It's so romantic. It's so beautiful, and I mean, I feel a sense of belonging there. So yeah, I'll visit it as many times as possible.
I think people have their next honeymoon destinations now.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, AI travel planner or human travel expert?
Human travel expert.
If budget wasn't a limitation, where would you fly tomorrow?
Fly tomorrow. I would say Milford Sound in New Zealand. It's a beautiful place. I mean, if people don't know about this, just Google it. If you have money, okay, please go there once. Okay, you are going to come back a different person, and it is going to change your mindset in all ways possible.
Wow. Okay, if Walker Map wasn't a travel brand, what lifestyle brand would it become?
Lifestyle brand. I would say a footwear brand. We would be, promoting different kinds of shoes, and you can wear it to different kinds of condition, different kinds of places. So
And it all boils down to places, I would say.
yes, absolutely. But at the end of the day, we still want you to walk through those places.
Okay.
So hopefully,
Thank you so much, Komal. This was so fun, and I love how filter free and how realistic your answers were. Not something just somebody can just think about. So very practical answers, very filter free. So thank you so much for coming to Mike Privilege.
thank you so much.
So, guys, that is it for today. If you have any doubts with our expert today, you can definitely comment and we will answer all of them. Thank you for watching this episode. Do like, share, and comment everything. Do everything. Share it with your friends, families. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching Mike Primilinge.